Hello, thank you for watching Megan Tennell Yoga. I'm Megan Tennell, and today we are going to have a focus on anticipation. Don't allow yourself to get in the way of what you think you can or cannot do. The future doesn't exist. You can only experience your practice as it is currently happening. So have your mind take a step back and enjoy the present. We are doing some deep binds and some strong leg exercises with some really low lunging. With that in mind, you might want a block and a strap or whatever substitute you can find within your home, depending on your body's needs. But again, be open to the idea of letting go of that anticipation and allow yourself to be surprised. So go ahead and grab whatever it is you think you may need and come meet me on your mat. So let us begin. Start by sitting nice and tall, stacking your shoulders above your hips. And allow your chin to lower down ever so slightly to lengthen the back of the neck. And draw your attention to your breath. Do not worry about whatever it is you left behind or whatever you think you need to return to after class. Feel and be aware of the breath filling from bottom to top. And exhale from the top down. And take in one more deep inhale. And open mouth, sigh. Slowly come forward onto your hands and knees, stacking your shoulders over your wrists and knees underneath the hips. Press down firmly into the thumbs and index fingers. This will engage the inner arms and take some of the pressure out of the wrists. Press down into the tops of the feet and notice how pushing into the floor automatically draws the belly up and in and flattens the tailbone. As you inhale, lift the tail and pull the heart forward between your arms. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, round the spine. It can be very easy to want to watch your screen, but as you pull the heart forward, keep the jaw in alignment with your chest, gazing maybe to the top of the mat. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, pull the heart forward and press your right leg up and away. Exhale, knee to chest and round the spine. 2 more with the breath and avoid opening the hip to the right. Keep it level with the floor. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, lift. The quads are engaged, lifting through the glute as you pull the heart forward. And pause here on the exhale. If it is available to you, float the left hand up and out with the palm lining up with the center of your mat. Exhale, elbow and knee connect. At any time, you can choose to put one of your limbs back down on the floor. Inhale, reach, lifting through the glute and the shoulder blade. Pressing the heart forward will allow the hand to lift higher. Exhale, knee to chest, elbow and knee connect. Inhale, reach once again. Exhale, limbs to the floor. Inhale, left leg as you pull the heart forward, squeeze the quad and the glute, flex the foot. Exhale, knee to chest and round the spine. 2 more. Hold here on the exhale. And maybe float the right hand up and away. Heart forward, pressing through the shoulder blade. Exhale, elbow and knee connect, round the spine. Inhale, lengthen, foot flexed, palm wide, lifting through the glute and shoulder blade. Connect. Inhale, reach. Exhale, limbs to the floor. Keep the knees together and press back into an elevated child's pose and slide the hands down towards your feet, palms facing up to the sky. Allow your back to gently round over the thighs, and maybe the forehead rests on the earth. If we have a little bit of this stink bug posture with the tailbone up in the sky and all of the weight going into your forehead, maybe grab a block or a blanket and place it in between your heels to your degree, so that way you can allow the weight of your hips to come into your prop, taking a little bit more weight out of the forehead. If you have 2 blocks or 2 sets of props, you can also place a prop underneath your forehead to kind of level out the spine and prevent any excess weight from coming into your face. Feel that breath expand your rounded spine, noticing it between the shoulders. Take another deep breath in here. And let it go. Gently slide your hands towards the top of your mat. Press the hands into the floor as well as the elbows. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Tuck in your toes and push up and back into downward dog. Ooh, I don't know if you were able to hear that. Stuff is popping in my body today. And that is why we're taking some time, like we do at the beginning of every one of our classes in downward dog, to just invite a little bit of movement, little sway from side to side, taking a moment for the body to have time to communicate. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, bend your knees. Jump, step, or walk forward on empty. Inhale, halfway lift, pulling the heart forward, shoulders back, tuck in your chin. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold, squeezing the thighs and drawing the belly up and in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank with the shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, pause, drawing the belly up and in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, heart forward, rolling the shoulders down and back. Exhale, release. Tuck in your toes and push up and back into downward dog. Again, a little tick-tock with the hips, maybe lift and lower the heels side to side, pushing down into the front of the palms. Imagine being able to lift the heel of the palm away from the floor. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Keep the back knee elevated off of the floor and stack the knee on top of the ankle. Allow energy to be moving forward through the back leg. Squeeze that quad and maybe allow the belly to rest on the thigh. Press down into the left hand and inhale. Reach the right arm high, twisting. Exhale, handcuff your arm behind the back. Draw the shoulder down and away. Take a big breath into that space. And let it go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right hand down inside of the foot. Inhale, left arm high, left heel down. And exhale, handcuff the left arm behind the back. Pull the shoulder away, big breath in. And let it go. Inhale, reach the left arm high to the sky. And exhale, press and rise into warrior two. Maybe teeter-totter that back foot in a little bit more to find a balance of effort and ease throughout the body, or if you want your foot all the way back, go for it. Take a nice deep breath here. Inhale, reach the front arm high, back arm low. Exhale, fold, placing your forearm on the thigh, and inhale, reach the top arm up overhead, covering your ear. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, press them down and away, interlacing your fingers behind your sit bones. Inhale, pull the heart forward, shoulders back and down. Be mindful of the front knee. Sometimes when we get tired, the knee comes forward. Press it out and away to encourage it being stacked. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold, bringing the right hand down. Left arm high. Exhale, handcuff the left arm behind the back. Maybe bring the elbow down lower so you can tuck your shoulder into the knee. And perhaps the right hand will be willing to lift up behind the sit bones for the fingers to meet so you can draw your knuckles down, deepening the twist in this bind. Inhale, release. Exhale, left hand down, returning to that lunge. Pausing here, maybe move the right foot a little further away, making space for the shoulders over your mat. Lower the back knee down, flatten the toes, and pull the heart forward ever so slightly. Draw these shoulders away from the ears. It's very easy to allow the upper body to become heavy, for the ear to tuck into the shoulder. Create space, lift up and away. And if it is available to you, I invite you to press the right knee away from your shoulder, maybe taking a peek at the underside of the right foot. Be mindful that as that right thigh rotates out and away, it will create more heaviness throughout the hips, deepening the stretch. If you would like to go lower, your forearms are maybe available to you. If it feels like it was a mistake, always take a step back. Sometimes while confidence is good, it can get in the way of us being modest of our abilities. So even if you have done this before, you anticipated your body is capable, but if your body is telling you, hey, this hurts, I'm tired, my mind isn't in it, then allow yourself permission to take it a little easier. Gently press your hands back into the floor if they are not already, and lift your heart. Carefully draw the knee back into the shoulder, maybe feeling those muscles rotate around the bone. Bring the right hand to the outside of the right foot, and inhale, push back into a half split. Exhale, lunge forward. Inhale back. Exhale, forward. Tuck in the back toe and lift the back knee off of the floor. Take a deep breath in and open mouth sigh. Inhale, press and rise into crescent. Keeping the hips square with the front of the room. Exhale, twist belly to thigh, opening your heart to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold forward, reaching past your toes, belly on the thigh. Inhale, float the left leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot to the front of the mat and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Open the arms and pause with the palms facing the front of the room. Take a moment to notice any variation in sensation within the legs. We just did a lot on that right side, single-handedly, single-footedly did a lot on that right side. And hopefully you do not have a good enough memory to anticipate what we are supposed to do on the left. Shoot, I'm even trying to figure out everything we just did. But maybe one side feels longer, maybe one shorter, tighter, looser. Just give it some type of name to identify one being different from the other. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower down. Cobra, heart forward, shoulders back and down. Release. Tuck in the toes and push up and back into downward dog. Another brief moment to reconnect. Notice how the body, the hips, heels, ankles, knees, notice them. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step the foot between the hands and stay elevated off of that back knee if possible. Maybe allow the belly to rest on the thighs. Notice how by being a little heavy there, it allows the hips to lower ever so slightly. We don't want the hips to drop though. You want there to be a lot of energy in that right leg supporting the body. Press the right hand into the floor and inhale, left arm high. Exhale, handcuff. Big breath in. Let it go. Ah. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left hand down inside the foot. Inhale, right arm high, back heel down, reaching up. Exhale, handcuff. Big breath. Inhale, reach. Exhale, warrior two. Woo, yes. Maybe teeter-totter the back foot a little bit closer in. The smaller the space, then the little bit less work the front leg has to be put through. Inhale, front arm high. Exhale, fold. Keep that knee stacked on top of the ankle. And inhale, right arm over ear, reaching to the front. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Left hand returns to the inside of the left foot. And inhale, right arm high. Feeling familiar here. Exhale, handcuff the arm behind your back. And maybe you can tuck the shoulder into the knee, and the left hand can come under the thigh, finding the right fingers to hold on to each other. As you inhale, draw the knuckles down, opening the heart to the right, and sky. Next, inhale. Release the arms, expand the body. Exhale, left hand, right hand down, back heel off the floor. And maybe the left foot and the left hand can give your chest a little bit more space by moving outward. Lower the back knee down and flatten the toes. Maybe it is available to you on this side for the knee to travel away from the shoulder. And maybe you can feel the muscles around the thigh rotate separate from the bone. Ooh, that was a shift. I don't know if anyone caught that. Whew. And perhaps your elbows are available to you to lower down, going a little bit deeper. See, I'm anticipating this to be a little painful because usually this side has a lot more protest throughout the leg. But see, just go for it. See what happens. Break that barrier of what you think you know about your body. Once again, make sure you are not collapsing down into the shoulders. What that looks like from the elbows is still the shoulders kind of reaching up towards the ears. And even though we want to be soft in the upper body, you still want energy pushing the body away from the floor and lengthening the neck. Very slowly and mindfully press the hands back into the floor, feeling that adjustment throughout the body. And then very slowly and gently return the knee to the shoulder. Tuck in the back toes and lift the back knee off the floor, bringing the left hand to the other side of the left foot. Feel the belly on the thighs, energy moving forward from the back leg. And as you inhale, press and rise into crescent, hips square with the front of the mat. Exhale, twist belly to thigh. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, fold. Inhale, float the right leg up and back, foot flexed, heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, step the feet together and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Open the palms and pause once again. Take this moment to simply notice the body, maybe tick-tock the hips from side to side. What was that one word that you used to describe one of the legs in your body? Is it now the same, or are they different? Just notice. Gently teeter-totter your feet outward to be about hip width apart, with the toes pointed towards the top corners of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Squeezing the thighs, draw the belly in. Notice how different this feels with the feet further away from each other. Let the head be heavy. Shake it, no, maybe micro bend the knees because it is natural for it to feel a little bit more tense. If you feel stable and you can allow your fingertips to be light on the earth or completely off of the ground, I invite you to bring your hands above the tailbone, interlacing the knuckles, and press the shoulders out and away from the ears, reaching the palms toward the sky. Squeeze the hands together, and then maybe with them extended, allow gravity to take hold ever so slightly to angle them towards the earth. Gently soften the hands, bend the elbows, let them melt back down to the earth, and inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Release. Tuck in the toes and push up and back into downward dog. Take a nice deep breath in, filling the full roundness of the rib cage. And open mouth, sigh. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, come forward into plank, tucking the knee as high into the armpit as you can, maybe with the back slightly rounded. Inhale, float back up to a three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow, crunch and twist. Three-legged dog, big breath in. Exhale, knee to right elbow, up into the chest if possible. Lift and push. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the right knee and open your hip to the right side of the room, reaching the heel over toward the left. Feel the weight of your body going into the left hand. Drop the left heel into the floor, parallel to the back of the mat, as if you're getting ready for an upside down warrior two. Bring the right toes onto the ground behind the knee. Inhale, reach the right arm high to the sky, opening the heart completely to the ceiling, letting the right hand melt past the left. Rest is always available to you. Press through the palm, pressing the hips to the back of the room. When you are ready, lead with the right hand, bringing it forward. Lift the right foot off of the floor, coming back onto the left toes and into downward dog. Woo! Take a nice deep breath in. Let it go. Maybe downward dog feels 1,000 times easier right now. Maybe not. We can never tell what we are going to feel. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Three-legged dog. Knee to right, twist and crunch. Three-legged dog. Do not expect or anticipate the same result on this side. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, float up and back. Bend the left knee, open the hips. Be mindful of the body. This twist here gives you the opportunity to feel how capable the right hand is. Drop the right heel into the earth, coming onto the pinky edge. Left toes behind the knee. Inhale, press the hips. Try to rainbow the body as you reach the left arm over and off to the right side of the mat. Take a deep breath in and sigh. When you are ready, lead with the left hand, reaching up and over, stacking the heart over the right hand. Left hand to the floor, right heel off of the ground, and return to downward dog. Woo! Inhale, pull the heart forward and lower your knees onto the ground. Keep the toes tucked in and place your sit bones on the heels. Widen the heels to allow equal pressure between the big toes and the pinky toes. And turn the palms facing up on your thighs. Give them a moment's rest. Notice how hard they have worked. Notice the heat. Maybe they even still feel like they are pressed into the floor. Feel the heaviness of your shoulders as you allow them to soften and gravity to pull them down and away from the ears naturally. If sitting in full hero pose, which is the leg posture we are currently in, is causing you any pain or discomfort, it is quite a practice for the feet. You can grab a hold of a block or a blanket, place it underneath your tailbone, so that way you feel more supported by something other than the heels. And if you don't have any props available to you at home, you are more than welcome to flatten your feet on the floor, but sometimes that does pain this top ridge, so a blanket underneath the feet will be very beneficial. Allow yourself to roll out the wrists. Again, we're going to be spending a little bit of time here because this is a practice for the feet. So allow the wrists to roll whichever way. You can figure eight, butterfly the fingers, make fists. Maybe, what is this? Oh goodness, it's been many years since my last swim class, but you know, like the flutter kick your hands, get the wrists nice and loose. And go ahead and interlace your hands. Squeeze the palms together, bending the elbows with the hand parallel to the heart, and maybe figure eight the hands, or press and pull them side to side in a little tick-tock motion. And soften the hands. Place them on the floor and remove whatever props may be underneath your body. Swivel your feet over to one side of the mat, placing your sit bones on the ground, and bring your legs around in front of you with them nicely extended, toes turned up to the sky. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward passively with the palms facing up. Draw the chin in toward the chest. Breathe into that space in the upper back, feeling the body lift away. And as you exhale, notice it get heavy and melt to the floor. Do not expect the body to get further to the floor. Let go of all expectation. Just allow everything to happen naturally within the body. Sometimes the mind can get in the way of where you are supposed to be successful. Inhale. Gently roll up, allowing your head to be the last to rise. And place your hands behind your sit bones, fingers facing the top of the mat, knees into the chest, feet on the floor. Scoot the tailbone to the middle of your mat and gently recline down onto your spine. Press your low back into the floor. Do not allow any space for anything to make its way underneath you. And turn the palms up towards the sky next to the hips for just a moment. Teeter-totter your feet together and press the soles of your feet into each other, allowing the knees to widen into Baddha Konasana. Notice how the weight of your thighs brings the low back off of the floor. This is okay, it is expected, but do not allow the weight of your knees to completely take over and release the core, putting a bend in the low back. Keep that belly engaged ever so slightly. Notice how that begins to neutralize the spine and will engage a little bit more tension in the inner thigh. And notice where the rest of the body can soften and relax. Encourage the belly to be the only thing that's working for you right now. One more deep breath in. And softening sigh. Really engage the belly. Press the back into the floor, allowing the knees to have support to come back together and feet flat into the earth. Reach your arms out to your sides like the letter T. Straighten your right leg, toes pointed up to the sky. Float the left leg into a tabletop position and exhale, roll over towards your right side. Again, let this happen naturally. Let go of the idea that it is about the shin bone reaching the floor. This is not true. It's about softening the body, protecting the low back by encouraging the rotation in the upper body. Soften your neck and jaw and allow your tongue to rest gently behind your teeth. On your next inhale, gently unwind and return to center. Bending both knees with the soles of the feet pushed into the floor. Press the low back into the earth for one full breath cycle. Straighten the left leg. Float the right shin into a tabletop position. And exhale, roll over towards your left side. Inhale, return to center. And allow the legs to be straight. Maybe press the heels into the outer corners of the mat. Let the toes be heavy and turn outward. And lower your hands, bringing them down nearish the hips, but still commanding space for the body. Take a deep breath in. And open mouth, sigh. Soften your neck and jaw. And allow your tongue to rest gently behind your teeth. There are just a couple more minutes left of your practice, but do not allow your mind to finish it now. Draw your attention to your breath. And if another thought creeps into your mind, say thank you for the thought. And then return your attention to your breath. begin to deepen your breath. And start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Slowly roll over to your preferred side and pause there for a moment. Leave your head heavy as you push your hands into the floor and come up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands folded in towards your heart center and bow your chin in towards your chest. Take a moment to reflect on today's practice. And give yourself the sweet little reminder that everything that has happened is enough. You are enough. Please join me for one final inhale. And open mouth sigh. Thank you so much for watching. From my heart to yours, namaste.